Hello, good morning, everyone. Are we ready to start? Good morning, Ankit sir.
Good morning, Dimple madam.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So the students are still joining, but we'll start the session.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Good
So, my
morning.
dear students, we have with us Ankit Majethia. Sir, he is into marketing, strategic building, and personal branding since so many years. I know him from last 1 decade. He is expert in his field, and today you are going to get the information
Your voice is not coming, Dimple.
Dimple ma'am, I think you're not audible.
And it's wobbling
use
also.
LinkedIn. You know, it's very, very important. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, now it seems fine, ma'am.
So I think, sir, over to you, because you can give better, input to all of them. So I would not like to take your time.
Sure.
And we can start with the session.
Okay, thank you, Dimple madam. So firstly, I would really like to thank Dimple madam and the entire team of Siddhi Professionals to
financial reporting.
audio is on. Okay. All right. So let's get started again. So firstly, I would like to really appreciate and thank Dimple madam and the entire team of Siddhi Professionals to arrange this kind of a session for their students and the professional student community. We are going to today learn about LinkedIn and personal branding. So why LinkedIn? I see that LinkedIn is a platform which is for the professionals. LinkedIn is a social media platform for the professionals. There are other different social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, which we all are majorly active on, right? But LinkedIn is the one where we can, create our mark in the professional community. And to create our mark on LinkedIn, I think building your personal brand is most necessary. So today we are going to learn these two topics, and let's quickly get started. So firstly, let us understand what is a brand. So what Wikipedia says is a brand is a name, a term, design, symbol, or any other feature that identifies one seller's goods or services as distinct from those of other sellers. Basically to create a differentiation, right? And this concept has, evolved since the Stone Age, and now we are using it. We are using it for personal branding as well in the 21st century. So who does personal branding, or who should do personal branding? So before the internet age, there were only sportsmen, celebrities, politicians, entrepreneurs who were very famous entrepreneurs of those times, like the Tatas and the Ambanis, or the industrialists like from Wipro. Only they used to do personal branding. But now with the internet boom, or we can say the geo boom, there are many other categories who have started building their personal brand online. Like we all know many YouTubers or TikTokers, stand-up comedians, many small startup founders who get the opportunity like me. There are many bloggers or content creators, life coach, business coach, or trainers, or even professional professors, teachers, who are experts in their subject. They can create their personal brand. Startup founders or businessmen, industry experts like you guys are, have chosen a professional career like CMA, CA to build your career. So if you are expert and you have good knowledge in your industry, you can also build a personal brand, and it is most necessary in today's time. And lastly, job seekers, because we know that India में jobs कम हैं, right? तो अगर हमको हमारा right job चाहिए, जो हमने choose किया है हमारे लिए, if we want that job, we need to build a differentiation for the company that we want to work for, so that they can choose us. So let's move ahead. Why is building personal brand essential? So जैसे मैंने पहले कहा कि it builds differentiation, because in today's internet age, पहले क्या होता था कि हम घर से बाहर निकलते थे जब इंटरनेट नहीं था, हम दोस्तों से मिलते थे, हमारे स्कूल कॉलेज में हमारे फ्रेंड्स को मिलते थे, that's it. But now we meet hundreds of new people every day on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and now if you are on LinkedIn, we can meet different people on LinkedIn as well. So वहां पे आपका differentiation होना बहुत जरूरी है, वरना क्या होगा कि if you are not present on these social media platforms, तो आप if you are out of sight, तो if you are out and you are out of mind, तो आपका uniqueness create नहीं होगा, आप visible नहीं रहोगे. Second is opportunities. If you are unique, and you are remembered by the right people, you attract new opportunities for your business and your professional growth. Next is trust. If you are creating good content online, that will definitely build your trust and relationship with your target audience. And lastly, motivate and educate. Simple. जैसे डिम्पल मैडम है, so if she creates content in and around her professional area, so she will motivate a lot of other professionals who want to educate, who want to enter the CMA or CA domain. She can definitely influence her or motivate the audience and educate them and give them the right direction. So now, how can you build a personal brand? Now this is most important, right? Personal brand क्या है वो हमने देख लिया, पर्सनल ब्रांड क्यों बनाना है वो भी हमने देख लिया, right? But now how can you build a personal brand? That is a question that arises. So first and foremost, get started. Like you all are professional students who have chosen CMA or CA for your career. So उसके सबसे पहले आपने क्या किया कि भाई आपने अपना मन बना लिया कि भाई मुझे CA करना है, आपका फॉर्म भर लिया. तो यहाँ पे अगर आपको पर्सनल ब्रांड बनाना है तो सबसे पहले इज गेट स्टार्टेड, क्रिएट योर अकाउंट्स, start identifying your niche, what is your expertise, right? Then is don't follow the crowd, create your differentiation. मतलब सब कर रहे हैं उसके लिए मैं भी ये करूंगा, वो जरूरी नहीं है. How you create your differentiation, how you show the audience that you are different and you can add value to their life, I think that is going to create major differentiation. Next is deliver on commitments. जैसे आज मैंने कुछ कमिट किया कि आज 10 बजे का सेशन था और मैं 10:30 बजे आया, तो पीपल विल हैव अ परसेप्शन कि भाई ये ऑलवेज लेट ही आता है. बट अगर 10 बजे का सेशन था, हमने 10 बजे आया, हमने स्टार्ट कर दिया, एंड यू आर डिलीवरिंग ऑन कमिटमेंट्स, पीपल विल अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई ये प्रोफेशनली भी इतना ही कमिटेड होगा, एंड दैट्स हाउ पीपल हैव अ परसेप्शन अबाउट यू, एंड देन दे ट्राई एंड डू बिजनेस और हैव अ रिलेशनशिप विद यू. नेक्स्ट इज क्रिएट कंटेंट विद इन योर नीश. सो जैसे मैंने अभी बोला कि एनी प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, डिम्पल मैम है, पूर्णिमा मैम है, और एनी अदर प्रोफेशनल है, कोई यूट्यूबर है, टिकटॉकर है. So start creating relevant content which your target audience will like, will add value to your target audience. उसके around content create करो so that people are connected to you. अगर आप content create नहीं करोगे तो people won't stay connected to you, right? Be active on social media, especially LinkedIn, because we all are professionals, right? So LinkedIn is the platform for us where we can showcase ourselves, our expertise, and gain out of it. And don't fear to fail. ठीक है, अगर हमने कुछ गलत कर दिया तो उसका डर मत रखना कभी भी, right? उसमें से सीखना, always learn something from it and take risks and move ahead. Keep moving ahead in life. I think this is what I think every one of your professors must have taught you always, right? Since our school days, कि भाई डर के या हार के रुकना नहीं है, always आगे बढ़ते रहना है. So now let's get started with the main topic for today, which is LinkedIn. Right? So how will we use LinkedIn to enhance our professional careers? Are we all ready? Yeah. Can we see some ready in the chat box? How many of us wants to build? Yes, Bhakti Saula says she is ready. Or Bhakti, you have any questions? Okay. Yes, people are saying we are ready. Perfect. Okay. Moving ahead. So how do we use LinkedIn to enhance a professional career? This is a step-by-step guide. This is just a small gist of it, which we could cover in say 40-45 minutes of our session. And then we'll take up questions on this. Yeah. So the first and most important step is understand your objective and identify your target audience, TG. Okay. So what do you mean by understanding your objective? जैसे we all are professionals. हम सब ने कुछ ना कुछ अपने लिए करियर में सोच रखा होगा कि मैं बिजनेस करूंगा या मैं जॉब करूंगा या मैं कंटेंट क्रिएटर बनूंगा, because now that is a booming career that many are seeing. So सबसे पहले identify what is your objective that you want to gain from this platform. And secondly, identify your target audience. So how can we identify a target audience? Now let's see that. Yeah. First is if you are in a business, or if you say कि भाई मैंने CA में मैंने किया, cost accounting किया, उसके बाद I want to start my own practice, I want to start my own business. So how do you identify a target audience in that? So you ask yourself 3 questions. First is, whom do you help? Right? जैसे आप बोलोगे कि we help companies who are doing a turnover of say 50 crores or 100 crores. This is just a rough number, right? Or who are selling any products or manufacturing any products, or who want to have cost efficiency for their products or services. That is one. Second is, what do you help them achieve? So as CMAs, I understand we help them reduce their costs and increase their profits. Correct? And lastly, how do you do that? How will you help them increase their profits? How will you help them reduce their costs? So that is the solution that we are going to offer them. So based on all these 3 questions, you can formulate your target audience and then build your content around it. Right? This is your niche that you've identified. Correct? Second is, if you say कि I want to build my personal brand. Personal brand क्या है कि मैं कोई business नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मुझे कोई job नहीं करना है, but I am a content creator, या मैं business कर भी रहा हूँ, but फिर भी I want to build my personal brand. Right? I just want to educate audience on what is my expertise. Correct? So उसके लिए what should you ask, or how should you frame your target audience? First is who are you? तुम कौन हो? तुम्हारा category क्या है in terms of content creation? Like you are a professional content creator for these certified courses like CMA, CA, CS and all of that, or you are a food blogger, or you are a travel blogger. Who are you? And second is, who could benefit from your content? Identify that.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, actually slide change नहीं होता है.
Slide change नहीं हो रहा है. Okay. Okay. Now, can you see the personal brand slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, do you see the business slide? Is it changing now? Are the
Yes, sir.
slides changing? Okay, perfect. Now, is it fine? Are we there? Anyone there who can tell me if the slides are working fine now?
Yes, sir. It's working.
Okay. So sorry for this technical glitch, guys. I will also share this presentation with Dimple ma'am, which she can circulate within the group who have attended this session, so that they can benefit out of it. Yeah. So lastly, if you say that your objective is to get a job from LinkedIn, right, or from any social media platform, so you ask yourself 3 questions. What do you do? So we say that we are a certified cost accountants, right? CMA professionals or CAs. Next is, what are your dream companies? Like any examples, dream companies can be like, I want to join Reliance, or I want to join Wipro, or I want to join Adani, or I want to join Google for that matter. Yeah, that is my dream company. And next is, who could get you a job interview or an offer in that company? Identify or answer these 3 questions. You can easily frame your target audience and then create your content around it. Right? So if in this case, who can be your target audience? First is hiring managers. Yes, because they are looking out for candidates on LinkedIn and other social media platforms, other professional social media platforms. Next is people in your similar roles. Like if you want to join any organization as a cost accountant, look out for different people in the similar roles who are cost accountants in similar industries or similar companies. Like if you want to join Reliance Petroleum, so people in a similar role in Reliance Petroleum or in the companies in similar domain. Or next is people in higher roles, because there are professionals working in companies who are looking out for juniors to hire from LinkedIn as well, right? So look at people who are, in the higher roles, and these can be your target audience, and then you can build your content around it. Perfect. Are we all there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now moving ahead, this is the most important part. How do you optimize your LinkedIn profile, right? LinkedIn profile to create सबने कर लिया होगा यहाँ पे. I think we are 20 of us. I think all of us must be on LinkedIn, right? Yes or no? Okay, in chat box I see yes, we are on LinkedIn. Perfect. So how do you optimize your LinkedIn profile so that you get noticed by your target audience and you achieve your objective of joining LinkedIn, right? So firstly we'll see why optimize our profile. ऑप्टिमाइज क्यों करना है? ऑप्टिमाइज मतलब क्या कि मैंने अपना प्रोफाइल बनाया है, सो उसका मैक्सिमम यूटिलाइजेशन मैं करूं एंड जो मेरा डिजायर्ड ऑब्जेक्टिव है दैट आई कैन अचीव. So उसके लिए I need to optimize. So first is why I should optimize is get found by my relevant target audience, as we have been speaking about. Second is get noticed on LinkedIn by your peers. That is also most necessary, right? कि आज हम suppose in Siddhi Professionals we are 50 of us who are in the final batch, and उसमें से 40 लोग भी हैं LinkedIn पे. But if you are have optimized your profile so that they can easily find you on LinkedIn and they can recommend you to others, I think that is why optimization helps. Lastly is increase your followers. हमने जैसे फेसबुक पे हैं तो हमारे फ्रेंड्स हमें फॉलो करते हैं, इंस्टाग्राम पे हमारे फ्रेंड्स और रिलेटिव्स हमें फॉलो करते हैं, लिंक्डइन पे हमारे प्रोफेशनल फ्रेंड्स हमें फॉलो करते हैं, लाइक आर पीयर्स, आर जूनियर्स, आर सीनियर्स फ्रॉम द कंपनीज, or our professors from the institutes that we have learned from, and they share relevant content from which we can also gain. We can also learn new things. We can also have additional knowledge. Obviously, it helps you build your personal brand and achieve the desired objective that we have set, right, in the step 1. So now we have seen why to optimize. Now, how do we optimize a LinkedIn profile for our professional growth? This maybe you would want to take a note if you are ready with a paper and pen. Okay, this is a 11-step process for an ideal profile. Okay, this I've taken an example of my own profile and I'll explain you one step at a time. First step is most important. Add a profile picture. If you don't add a profile picture, हम बुरखे में रहेंगे तो कोई हमें पहचान नहीं पाएगा, right? But we are on a social media platform to be known and to be identified. If our profile doesn't have a face, people won't recognize you. And when you meet them in person, they won't recognize you that this is the same person that I've spoken to on LinkedIn or interacted with on LinkedIn, right? So having an profile picture with your face clearly visible is most important. There are many online tools which you can use to, create beautiful profile pictures with transparent backgrounds or backgrounds like I have right now. These are all made from an online tool. So you can use online tools. Next is have a profile header or a cover image. Like we all have a cover image on our FB profile as well. Similarly, on LinkedIn also you have a place where you can upload your cover image or a profile header, which needs to speak about your niche or your expertise. Like in my case, I say I am a branding expert, I'm a marketing expert, right? So that has to be shown there and visible clearly, because when people search for anyone in branding and marketing, and if your profile shows up, your header image is also seen on LinkedIn. So that is also most important, that you put relevant content or visuals there. Bhakti, you have raised your hand. Is there any issue or is the slide still not visible?
No, sir, it's clearly visible.
Okay, thank you so much. Please keep on popping and telling me that it is clearly visible in frequent times, yeah? So I know that we are going in the right direction.
मैं भरते जा रहा हूँ, बस प्रॉक्सी लगा रहा है वो मेरी.
All right, Anushka, I think has putting someone's proxy in the college. So let's move ahead. The third and most important part is update your short intro or headline. right? Short intro or headline क्या है? This is a short description about what is your professional experience, what is your educational qualification, and what are your achievements. So obviously there is a character limit to it, and you have to ensure that you include each and every aspect which will get you recognized, which will get you searchable. You have to include the right keywords. Like if you see in the example that I've shared here, I've written I am the founder and creative director of an award-winning creative agency, which is Hangover Media. So here I am the founder and director is one keyword. If someone is looking for a founder or director on LinkedIn, my profile will show up. Second is we are a creative and digital agency. So if someone is looking for a founder of a digital agency or a creative agency, my profile will show up. Next is to build the trust or build on my expertise. I'm saying that I won an award recently, which is Nationwide Award 40 under 40, right? Next is I'm saying what is my expertise? I'm a brand consultant and a strategist. So if someone is looking for a brand consultant and is searching for a brand consultant on LinkedIn or looking for any startup related guidance, my profile is definitely going to show because it says startup enthusiast, right? So make sure that you optimize your short headline very creatively. You can use vertical separators like I've used after Hangover Media, if you see here, to separate different sections of your headlines, right? From your current designation to your education qualification and your achievements, everything, right? Moving ahead. This is a detailed explanation or detailed introduction about you. This can include all the things that you have mentioned on the short headline, but in very detail. This can include more keywords, right? And I'm sure that all of us here must be aware about what is a keyword, right? A keyword is a word which anyone searches. Like अगर मुझे मुंबई में किसी बेस्ट रेस्टोरेंट में खाना खाना है तो मैं गूगल पे कुछ सर्च करता हूँ that best Thai food restaurant in and around my vicinity. So Thai food restaurant is one keyword. So similarly, in professional platforms like LinkedIn, you have to add relevant keywords, right? Yes, if you see my about section, it says that I have done my master's degree in marketing from the Somaya Institute, and I have experience in strategy, creating content, right? I'm also been a design lead. I have my own agency. These are all small keywords which are integrated in the detailed explanation of the about section, right? This can also explain about what kind of a person you are or what you do during your free time, what are your hobbies, so that this can build a connection, right? जैसे हम, for example, if we are two designers meeting each other, but हमारा common hobby है कि we like swimming or we like talking to startups or guiding startups. So this can be a conversation starter between the two people, right? Common connection, common ideologies that we follow, correct? The next section is featured posts. जैसे we all have different posts, we share different content on LinkedIn. But there is a specific section on your LinkedIn that if someone lands on your profile, you can show them specific posts of yours. Not necessarily they'll be able to see all the posts because your LinkedIn profile might be, say, fairly old, maybe say 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, and you must have shared hundreds of posts, hundreds of case studies, right? But usme se what specifically you want to show people landing on your profile, right? This can be your USPs, this can be your achievements, this can be showcase of your expertise through a case study. Like if you see here, the second post that I've shared is a case study of Kal Nirnay that I had written. How Kal Nirnay became the largest publication in India, right? And I've showcased some awards which gives the trust to my audience that he has expertise in this domain. Next is penning down your experience to the core and in detail. Like if you see here, I am the founder and creative director of Hangover Media, but I'm not stopping there. I'm telling the people since how long I am in this designation, what is my role in this organization or at this designation. And also I'm adding, the LinkedIn gives you an option to add your profile or any other document. It can be a profile, it can be your product or product catalog or a services list, anything. LinkedIn gives you that option. So again, here different keywords can be integrated which will make your profile searchable. and clickable by your target audience. Yeah, everyone with me till here? Can I see by some show of hands? Yeah, anyone on the chat? Yeah, perfect. We are together. Thank you. Next is update your education with specialization. जैसे आपने कॉमर्स किया है, सो कॉमर्स में आपने क्या स्पेशलाइजेशन किया है? Like you must have done BFA, you must have done BMS, you must have done BBM, right? There are many specializations. You are doing your CMA, you might be doing CA, you might be doing CS or any other professional course. Update your specialization. That is most necessary. Just mentioning that I've completed my graduation here from this college is not important. But with your specialization is what creates that differentiation. Next is if you have done any other additional licenses or certifications, correct? Related to your domain. Like I have here, I've mentioned I've done Google Analytics certification. So if you are say if you have done your CMA cost accounting and you have done an additional certification of say valuers, right? I think this is a little related to your field. So you can mention it here that I've done an additional certification as a certified valuer, correct? Next is list down your skills which are related to your domain. Like for me, it is branding, social media, digital marketing, brand building, correct? Startup strategy, marketing strategy. These are the skills. For the audiences that we have here today, it can be cost accounting, cost management, profit optimization, right? The accounting. These can be the skills that can be listed, and your connections, your followers can actually give you recommendations on these skills. मतलब ऐसे नहीं है कि ये skills सिर्फ मैंने list किए हैं, but there are people in my connection who say that actually he is aware about these skills or he is expert in these domains or the skills. And this is most important. Ask for recommendations. So what are recommendations? Recommendations on LinkedIn comes from people who you have interacted in the past. It can be as good as your professors who have taught you in any institute. They can recommend you. Like if you can see the second recommendation by Brajesh Bolia, he was a professor when I was doing my masters. It can be your client. It can be your vendor. This is basically to create the trust factor or the कि he's an expert. कि सिर्फ बोलने के लिए नहीं है, but he's actually worked in that domain and he's helped certain people in this domain, and this is how they have helped. It can be a very detailed explanation about your role, about your interaction, about your business with them, about if you have worked in a company, so your boss can give you a recommendation, or you can give a recommendation to your junior or a subordinate or a colleague. And lastly, list your honors and awards. Like if you have recently received any awards, if you have participated in any intercollegiate competition and you've won any award which is related to your professional career, I think that will add value to your overall profile. Right? Now moving to the third step. कि हमने हमारा प्रोफाइल तो ऑप्टिमाइज कर लिया लिंक्डइन में जो जरूरी था, बट उसके बाद क्या? हाउ डू वी ग्रो आवर फॉलोअर्स? How do we tell the world that I am on LinkedIn? This is my expertise. This is my years of experience. So, uske liye you need to grow your connections, grow your network on LinkedIn. Right? So, how to grow your connections? Firstly, post relevant content so people can follow you. Relevant content, by relevant content, what I mean is, if you are a cost accountant and you are on LinkedIn, don't share कि आज सलमान खान के लाइफ में क्या हुआ था. That is not going to add value because वो हर न्यूज चैनल पे आता है. Share content which is relevant to your expertise and which is relevant to your target audience who you are willing to attract. Send invites to your target audience as identified in step 1. जैसे हमने identify किया था कि if you are in business, तो आपके लिए आपका target audience कौन होगा on LinkedIn. If you want to build a personal brand or if you are looking out for a job, who will be your target audience on LinkedIn? So उनको invites भेजना start करो. And when you are sending them an invite, don't just send an invite for following up. Customize that invite, because on LinkedIn, where there are senior people, they get hundreds of invites every day. And agar if it is a random invite which is shared by you with a generic content which LinkedIn provides, mark my words, they are not going to look at your invite and it is going to go in bin. So if you want to get noticed, have a good headline introduction. How did you come to know about them? Or if you have gone through their profile, right? Kept you interested in their profile and how you can benefit if you are connected to that person. I think वो सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, right? Next is unfollow or clean up connections that are not a part of your TG. So by this, what I mean is कि शायद हमारे पास 1000 followers होंगे on our LinkedIn profile, बट उसमें से 100-200 ऐसे होंगे जो मेरे टारगेट ऑडियंस से रिलेटेड नहीं है, राइट? जिससे मेरा कोई प्रोफेशनली लेना देना नहीं है, बट उन्होंने रिक्वेस्ट भेजा था, मैंने एक्सेप्ट कर लिया. तो उससे क्या होगा कि वॉट एवर कॉन्टेंट यू आर शेयरिंग, दे वोंट फील अ कनेक्शन बिकॉज दे आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट कॉन्टेंट. तो योर एंगेजमेंट रेट ऑन लिंक्डइन विल डिक्रीज because you have 1000 connections and सिर्फ 10 लोगों ने interact किया with the post that you are sharing, so your engagement rate becomes very low. Instead, clean up those connections, unfollow them or unfriend them, so that if you only have 500 or say 5000 also, but those need to be your relevant target audience. And once you share some relevant content, they can interact, they can connect with the posts or the content that you are sharing, right? And it should add value to them, so that your engagement rate on LinkedIn will increase, and that way your content will be circulated to first, second, or third level connections on LinkedIn as well. Okay. So now we have seen how to grow our network on LinkedIn. And lastly, develop right content and relevant content, which I have been saying since the beginning. तो वो कैसे करना है? What is a relevant content? How do you identify that what is relevant content for me? Okay. So let us see that. First is create a post on a topic from your niche. Again, जैसे मैंने बोला कि आपका niche क्या है? जैसे आपका niche है कि आप cost accountant हो, right? You want to help manufacturing companies increase their profits, reduce their costs. So that is your niche that you've identified. So build your content around that. Share your story. जैसे आपने कैसे CA में करने का सिलेक्ट किया, या आपने CA बनने का क्यों सिलेक्ट किया, आपका स्टोरी शेयर कीजिए, so that people can relate to your stories. आज के दिन में, because there are a lot of content which is coming up day in day out, उसमें अगर आपने कनेक्शन नहीं बनाया आपके टारगेट ऑडियंस के साथ, so it becomes very difficult to stay connected for a longer time and build that trust. And storytelling, my friends, is one domain which sells better. Tell your personal stories about your profession, obviously. Share a case study about you or your client from the industry. Just if you approached a particular client and how you help them. You say, I help clients maximize profits, reduce costs. So how you helped a particular client? Share that case study. That will again put an emphasis on your expertise. कि मैं सिर्फ बोलने के लिए कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट नहीं हूं, बट मैंने ये एक क्लाइंट को हेल्प किया और उसको ये बेनिफिट हुआ. Ask your client to write a recommendation for you, right? Share some infographics about your industry. जैसे infographics can be these are basically numbers. Numbers say, I mean के पहले, for example, I don't know the exact number, but पहले you can say कि पहले CA में only 2% of people used to clear the CA का examination. I don't have the exact number. This is just a hypothecation and an example. But अभी recently the numbers have improved. You can say कि अभी 5% या 7% or 10%, whatever it is. You can share infographics about your specific industry. कि पहले CMA के लिए इतने career opportunities नहीं थे, but now many industries, many companies have started understanding the importance of cost accountants and have started hiring cost accountants to increase their profits by so much percentage. So this is an example of an infographic that you can share about the industry, so that people know, okay, this person is sharing relevant content and I am finding value in this content. So let me just get connected to this person. Next is share any recent news or updates from the industry. जैसे हमको कुछ ना कुछ नोटिफिकेशन आता है इंस्टीट्यूट से कि एग्जाम पोस्टपोन हुआ है या डिले हुआ है या रिजल्ट्स ये डेट को आने वाला है. So not everyone is very what I would say addicted or glued to social media always, or active on social media, active on WhatsApp always. So if you are sharing these kind of news or updates from your industry, which they can find value in, or they are not aware, but they can find it on your profile. So I think they'll stay connected with you, and this will how again your expertise will be built on. Share your views on some trending topics from the industry. जैसे आज कुछ नया अपग्रेड आया है कि अभी पोर्शन इज गोइंग टू चेंज, या इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री, ड्यूरिंग द लॉकडाउन गवर्नमेंट हैड इंट्रोड्यूस्ड न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020. सो अभी एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री में क्या नया चेंजेस आने वाला है वो गवर्नमेंट ने शेयर किया था. सो इफ यू आर फ्रॉम द एजुकेशन डोमेन, शेयर योर व्यूज के ये नया पॉलिसी एनईपी 2020 आने से एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री को कितना फर्क पड़ेगा, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, yeah, how everyone's life will change, how the content will change, how the way we teach will change. So share your personal views on it. And lastly, comment. So if you are following any industry experts, if you are following any seniors, if you are following your professors, and if they are sharing something, do comment. And by comment I don't mean कि just congratulations डाल दो, super post डाल दो, अरे amazing post डाल दो, ऐसे नहीं. But post relevant comment again, saying कि wow, this is a good post, this is you have understood the concept of NEP really well, but according to me this is the scenario and this is how the industry is moving forward. So add value in the comment as well. So by this what you're doing is you are again getting noticed by your target audience on someone else's content and not your content. In marketing language we call it piggybacking on someone else's success, right? किसी ने post किया है obviously, so appreciate that person and also put in your view on in the comment section. So these are the different types of contents that you can create on LinkedIn to build your personal brand, to help you professionally grow your network, grow your expertise, build trust within your target audience. And I think this is what will help you achieve your final objective of being on LinkedIn and doing all these things, identifying your niche, optimizing your profile, having more followers, and then creating content. So just before I end, before I end, I just have 3 pieces of learnings from my experience of close to around 17 or 18 years till now. Is you are going to start your professional journey very soon. So these are 3 pieces of learnings. If you don't want to work for a lifetime, follow your passion. And by this, I don't mean के काम नहीं करना पड़ेगा, काम तो करना ही पड़ेगा. But if you are following your passion and if you are working in your passion, so काम कर रहे हैं वो समझेगा भी नहीं और काम होते रहेगा for the lifetime, right? Like if I see Dimple ma'am, if I see Purnima ma'am, I've seen them conducting lectures day in day out. जैसे Dimple ma'am ने बोला, we have been connected since more than a decade now. It is her passion to teach is what I see in her. Whenever she is in class, I see that she teaches so passionately कि वो दिन के 14 घंटे भी lectures दे रहे हैं तो भी ऐसा लगेगा नहीं कि थकान है. मुझे मजा आ रहा है ये करने में और मैं कर रही हूँ. Simple. Second is be in a room where you can learn something new every day. By be in a room, I mean it can be your peers, it can be your friend circle, it can be your relatives, but always try and learn something new every day. It can be professionally, it can be on a personal front, but don't let any day go waste without learning anything new for that day. And lastly, if you are getting an opportunity in your career anytime and you are not sure you're equipped with the right tools or the right experience, but you are getting that opportunity, take that opportunity and learn through your way. This is most important. Okay, don't have any doubts on yourself. Just take the opportunity, grab it and learn and just, get success in that. Simple. Thank you. I think I'm done with my part of presentation. If we have any doubts or questions, we can take them up.
Yeah, we can just take up, 5 minutes, few questions if anybody has any questions. Students, the forum is open for you. If you have any questions and answer questions, please ask.
Or if you have any questions later on also, maybe you can, redirect it to me through Dimple ma'am or anyone from Siddhi Professionals, and I'll be happy to answer them.
So I'm sure there was a great learning today morning. As sir said, no day should go empty.
Yes.
So today morning, we have already, got very good learning. And most importantly, the 11 steps, हम हमेशा बोलते हैं कि अपने 11 नंबर की गाड़ी से चलो, है ना? तो आज आपने इनके सक्सेस की 11 नंबर की गाड़ी इनको दिखाई है. So my dear students, this presentation will be shared to you on your mail. So it will always be with you.
Yes.
Okay, so keep referring it whenever you feel, because LinkedIn profile, it's not a one-time job that you have just updated your profile and it's over. Okay, every year, because every year you are going to climb the ladder. You are going to climb the ladder of success. There will be new awards coming in your basket. So all that you have to regularly update. You have to be regularly on LinkedIn, right? So
keep on updating or optimizing your profile every month, every year, with your new expertise or new certifications you have done, any awards you have got, you have changed your job, anything and everything related to your profession, put it on LinkedIn. जैसे हमारे बड़े बूढ़े कहते थे कि नेकी कर दरिया में डाल, I would say कि प्रोफेशनली कुछ भी कर LinkedIn पे डाल, सिंपल. बराबर. या एंड जैसे सर ने बोला हमारे बड़े कहते थे, वैसा मैं भी आपको बोलती हूँ कि हमारे बड़े कहते थे कि मतलब हमारे गुजराती में कहावत है, ओढ़खाण ते खान. ओके, सो हियर द सेम थिंग कि सर ने जैसे बताया कि पहले कैसे अगर आप जाते थे, फ्रेंड्स को मिलते थे, स्कूल्स के, कॉलेजेस के, एल्यूमिनाई मीट्स होते थे, बहुत कुछ होता था. आजकल अभी स्लोली वी ऑल आर सो बिजी, okay, that we are, face-to-face meeting has become difficult. But yes, the online face-to-face platform has become now more as a fashion today, right? So we should all, take optimum benefit of it. So I'm very happy to be surrounded with, such a expert people like Ankit Majethia today. He has given such a nice insight about LinkedIn. We had the first session, how to build your vision by Vikram Shah sir. Okay, both the sessions were excellent. So my dear students, those who have attended both the sessions, I'm very happy that you attended both the sessions and you are learning every day. And we have sent participation certificate, like last session we have already sent the participation certificate in your mail. We have sent the recorded session of that session on your mail. We have sent the presentation on your mail. So all the information from our side is been shared to you. Okay, keep that with you forever and keep reviewing it forever. It will be very helpful for you. The upcoming session, which is on next Monday. So, when we were approaching the students, we got to know that this April month, everybody has exams in the college, because nowadays, most of the colleges have become autonomous. So it is not a centralized exam by Mumbai University. So because of that, many colleges have kept exams as per their schedule. Okay. So till April 30, we have exams in most of the colleges. So we continue the further sessions from May. But yes, we continue, okay, because we don't want to interrupt this mode of learning. We want to keep learning and keep growing. So we will request all the students who have attended these sessions to continue the further sessions, and request maximum students from your colleges, your vicinity, your friends to attend such sessions. See, you will get everything on YouTube today, or you might get everything on Google, but still, live lecture, okay, seeing a person in front of you, okay, talking to them, interacting to them, and getting knowledge from them is always something different. है ना? So please attend such live sessions rather than just Googling anything, because हम सोचते हैं कि हम Google करेंगे, but हम नहीं करते हैं. Okay, अगर मैं बच्चों को पूछती हूँ कि अगर मैं आज आपको बोलूँ कि आप क्या Google करोगे, तो what they say, they say IPL, जो हर साल आता है. ओके, सो हम वो सब गूगल करना चाहते हैं, बट हम जो चीज रिक्वायर्ड है, जो हमको करियर में आगे लिफ्ट करने वाली है या सक्सेस लाने वाली है, वो चीज क्या नॉलेज हम कब लेते हैं पता है? जब हम जॉबलेस होते हैं
or we are stuck somewhere and now we want job, और अभी मैं एकदम डायर इमरजेंसी में हूँ कि मेरे को अभी जंप लेना है, ऐसे सब टाइम पे हम रास्ता ढूंढते हैं. बट okay, LinkedIn profile cannot be built overnight. Okay, your character is not built overnight. Okay, आप जब सोशल्स में जाओगे, लोगों से मिलोगे, लोगों से बातें करोगे, तब लोग आपको पहचानेंगे. एक बार में आपको कोई कैरेक्टर सर्टिफिकेट नहीं देने वाला है. जब लोग
I always add one quote here while I am talking about brand and brand building, that Rome was not built in a day and nor will be your brand. So you'll have to work day in, day out for that. I think Dimple madam, you are on, you're stuck. Your video is stuck, I think.
Yes, good morning, Ankit
Good morning,
Majethia,
ma'am.
sir.
Ma'am, please, aap sir mat boliye.
ठीक है. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And when you said Rome was not built in a day, I would like to add one sentence to it. Now, every second we have to build something. It is not a day or a minute. Every second. So, बच्चे लोग, be on your toes. Yeah, Dimple, please continue.
Yeah, Ankit, you were telling something. Actually, there was a connection issue.
No. So I just added this one quote, which I said, I always talk about when I'm talking about branding or brand building, that Rome was not built in a day and nor will be your brand. So you'll have to build your brand every day. Like Punim ma'am said, every day build your brand little by little to make it a success. Overnight success is not overnight success. There is years of persistent efforts in building that overnight success.
Right. So thank you once again, Ankit.
Thank you.
And thank you, students. And we'll keep you updated about the further sessions. Okay, today's sessions participation certificate, the video recorded session, as well as the PPT will be there in your mailbox by evening. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
All the best, everyone.
All of you have a blessed day.